apparently, some folks at DC are surprised at the backlash that their version of Green Lantern Guy Gardner, that it's gonna yeah, a lot of hate, and majority of it is warranted. It is. I'm one of those people that's absolutely not surprised, because if you've seen this right here, you cannot tell me this looks good. Now again, this is not a knock on Nathan Fallon, who's actually a pretty good, really good actor. Yeah. Fun fact for those of you who don't know, he's actually voiced Green Lantern in several DC animated movies. He did that in Green Lantern Emerald Knights. He did that for Justice League Doom. He also did that for Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox. Now, just to pivot a little bit, talk about this Flashpoint Paradox. This is one of the best, one of my all-time favorite DC animated movies, actually comic-based animated movies. When I tell you this movie right here gave me, it's like if you remember the first time you read a really outstanding graphic novel that really captured everything, the essence, everything about a certain superhero character. This movie right here, if you have not watched this movie, I'm telling you, you could probably find it on HBO Max. If you can't find it anywhere streaming, absolute buy. Ask anybody who's a DC fan, especially DC animation. They love this movie. And if you watch the Flash movie that came out a few years ago, I've talked about how sometimes when you have source material, follow the source material. That movie, this is what they wanted that movie to be. This is what that movie should have been. That Flash movie was so bad. So bad. It made people, like, they're not even in talks to do a Flash movie. That's how bad that movie was. But this DC animated show, this DC animated movie was outstanding, and trust me, it is a must watch if you haven't watched it. But anyway, so Nathan Fallon has actually voiced Green Lantern, and he did extremely well. Because and he has this unique voice where you kind of like if you remember Kevin Conroy's Batman, right? His voice was so iconic that even if you heard him voice another character, you could tell. That's how good Nathan Fallon is when it comes to voiceovers, especially what he's done for DC. So people are not mad that he's actually going to be Guy Gardner. People are mad because of how he looks. Again, we haven't seen this Superman movie. Superman hasn't come out. It comes out in May, right? So we don't know what the story is going to be. We might fall in love, but it's just perception. It's what we see. And sometimes what you see matters. Nobody likes this, especially because, yes, they're trying to be comically accurate. But there are different versions of Guy Gardner. And I guess it's surprising and a bit confusing why James Gunn decided to go this way, because this is another version of Guy Gardner. This would have been outstanding. This actually would have been awesome. This would have been a better idea. So to say that they are surprised about the backlash is a bunch of BS. I call it BS. It is BS. Because nobody can say that this right here, again, if you know James Gunn, he loves to incorporate humor, right? And action and a lot of dark and brutal, scenes in a bunch of these movies outside of Marvel. But this right here is not a good look. So for them to say that they are surprised, yeah, that's a bunch of BS. Because, see, your litmus test is your fan base. And when they're telling you that something you're doing doesn't work. Now, again, people will always tell you, sometimes, a lot of industry tech people will tell you people don't know what they want until you show them. So I don't know, maybe once we watch the movie, we'll fall in love with the character and forget how he looks. It's the same reason why there's a lot of backlash with Superman's suit, right? The way he looks, the CGI. But we haven't seen the movie. But the little we've seen leaves us with a bunch of questions. So, DC. Yeah, you can't say you are surprised people are hating on this. It is what it is. I'm one of those people that does not like this look, especially with the fact that you had enough stuff to pull from. You could have given us a different version, especially from a looks perspective. Yeah, this ain't it. Anyway, that's just some DC news. Wanted to update you on some stuff because it's interesting, there's so much going on right now, especially when it comes to a lot of backlash in the comic sphere, right? Some of it is warranted, some of it is unwarranted. This right here is absolutely warranted. I don't know, but anyway, you let me know in the comments. What do you think? Do you like this look? Are you excited to see this look? But also at the same time, go watch those movies, especially Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox. Go watch it. Trust me, you will not regret it. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.